And all you need to do at that point is to see if Jesus rose from the dead. And if he did, it turns out that the same being that walked out of the tomb 1,988 years ago is the same being in whose divine nature created the universe out of nothing.
So when you debate with an atheist or have a discussion with someone who's questioning the existence of God, what have you found to be some of the more effective ways of at least getting them to think in ways maybe they've never thought about the issue before?
Well, it really depends on the venue. I mean, if you're talking to an atheist in a formal debate, that's one thing. But if you're just talking to somebody in casual conversation, that's another. I think you want to establish common ground first. What do you believe is true, and then work from there. Most people around the world, Shay, actually believe that some kind of God exists, right? So if they already believe that, then maybe what you just need to do is give them evidence that the Christian God is true. And I think you can do that, first of all, by confirming that a theistic God exists, a God beyond the world who created and sustains the world. And I normally do that through three arguments. The argument from the beginning of the universe, sometimes called the cosmological argument. The argument from design, also called the teleological argument. There's design in the universe and design in life. And the argument from morality, known as the moral argument. So cosmological, teleological, and moral arguments. And when you unpack those arguments, Shay, you get a being that looks like the God of the Bible without even opening the Bible. For example, from the cosmological argument alone, which, by the way, atheists are admitting the data for the fact that the universe had a beginning. They're admitting that the universe had a beginning. Stephen Hawking, famous atheist physicist, famously said, almost everyone now believes that the universe and time itself had a beginning at the Big Bang. Okay, so he's admitting the data. He doesn't think it was God, but what kind of cause could it have been, Shay? If there was nothing, no space, time, or matter, and then space, time, and matter came into existence. It seems to me that whatever caused space, time, and matter to come into existence can't be made of space, time, and matter. In other words, the cause must be spaceless, timeless, immaterial, powerful to create the universe out of nothing, personal in order to choose to create, because only persons can choose to create or choose to do something, also intelligent, or, to have a mind in order to make a choice. So I always ask people, I say, when you think about a spaceless, timeless, immaterial, powerful, personal, intelligent cause, who do you think of?
God of the Bible.
Say, God, or at least, it could be Allah at this point, right? We don't know if it's the God of the Bible, but it could be the God of the Bible. And all you need to do at that point is to see if Jesus rose from the dead. And if he did, it turns out that the same being that walked out of the tomb 1,988 years ago is the same being in whose divine nature created the universe out of nothing. So it is the God of the Bible. But from just one argument, Shay, the cosmological argument, you get several attributes of God without opening the Bible. You get a spaceless, timeless, immaterial, powerful, personal, intelligent being. And so I think if you can show them that the theistic God exists, then it's a short step to showing that the Christian God is the true God.